indices are actually gearing up for, what chart is that? NASDAQ?
NASDAQ
Yeah,
daily.
I mean, just look at that, right? So it's such a bullish looking chart. My system is longs. So every time you get a pullback, okay, look at that, a nice pullback, okay? Amateurs get in here, fear of missing out, isn't it? Yeah? As soon as they get in, what happens? Because see, you got thousands and millions of traders who are trading, isn't it? They will bump up the price, and then the pros would go in. They could have profit taking, and it collapses. Right? Look at that big red candle. Right? The amateurs are now panicking, sitting on £1,000 loss, and they get out. As soon as they get out, it shoots up by 100 pips, isn't it? Yeah. So if there's one thing you've actually taken from this seminar is don't chase the market. If you've missed it, you've missed it. It's better not to be in the trade because look, I mean, I trade, with my multiple skills, nearly 40 to 50 charts. If I've missed one opportunity, you're gonna have the next one. Yeah. So then that's your 1, 2, 3, and up it goes, and that's nearly 50 pips. Yeah. No, sorry, that's daily. So that's 500 pips.
When you say
500 pips purely on a 1, 2, 3.
when you say the 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
on the 3, which is the time you make, do you
Mhm.
actually look at the types of candles there? Like there's a morning star, evening star. Do you
Again,
ever,
I don't look at candles at all. As I said in my presentation, there are only 2 candles I look at. Is the tail, and what was the next one?
Railway tracks.
Railway tracks.
But railway tracks and engulfing patterns are
Yeah, so
See?
it's just a complete reversal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, that's a railway track, isn't it? Yeah. Bulls are taking up the price. A railway track.
Which one?
This one here. Yeah, that's a railway track. A good example.
sorry, when you say what do you mean by a railroad ticket?
Okay, it's just one candle going up, so it's a bullish candle,
Yeah.
and then you have equally the same candle
Oh, I see. Right.
reversal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, what you're looking there, yeah, is confluences of events, right? Just having a railway track doesn't guarantee. Okay, big smile. It doesn't guarantee that it's going to be a good trade, right? You got to have confluences of events.
So what
Right.
what other things you would be looking for?
Okay, see here, again, that's a nice 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Yeah, lower high, yeah, break of the trend line, okay? In this case, Antonio's got moving averages act as a support and resistances. Here he's got 3 moving averages there, yeah? I think that's 50, 100, and 200. So confluence of 3 moving averages at the same place. So you got the moving averages, you got a 1, 2, 3 series of lower highs, a railway track, break of the 2 to 3 line, fire. Easy? Easy?
Yep.
Yes? Child's play?
What's the tail?
Not yet.
Okay, tail. Okay, yeah, something like that. Okay? Yeah. Actually, can you bring up the gold? Have you got gold in there?
Can I just say, on that chart, you've got a large gap, which is probably a news event.
Yeah.
So everyone trading up are going to get stopped out with a news event.
Yeah. So again, what did I say? Is before news, don't trade.
Yeah.
After news, don't trade.
But there's several news events each day.
Yeah, they are. So, the major ones will be at either 8 a.m. London time, 9:30, 1 p.m. Yeah. Often, if you're looking at swing trading, majority of the times, the pattern will follow, the news release will follow the signal, majority of the time. So long as you're not risking 20, 30, 50% of your account, right? If you're risking 2%, 1%, right? 50 pip or 100 pip against you is not going to harm you, will it? Right? But 80% of the time it's going to move in your favor. You may lose out 20% of the time, 80% you're going to make big money.
Sorry,
Okay?
one question.
Yeah?
The railway track formation which you spoke about, would you take it in any time frame or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because a candle formation is so. If you're looking at intraday, right? Then of course you're focusing on 15 minutes or 30 minutes.
Because I
Right.
tried using it and below 1 hour,
Mhm.
I found it less effective. It
Okay.
started showing
Yesterday,
fancy.
gold. Did you get me 15 minutes chart? Okay. If we could zoom out a bit. Okay. Look at that. That's a railway track. This one here. Okay. This one, I went live in my live trading room yesterday. Okay. We were short right throughout. Now this is a perfect. It's a 15-minute chart. Yeah.
So you reversed the position? So
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight away went from
Yeah.
being net
Well,
long.
The
There's a tweezer.
shorts got stopped out,
Yeah.
and as soon as it got stopped out, we entered.
Can I ask a question about discretion? So you mentioned that you sort of review your watch lists on an hourly basis. So like yourself, I went into gold long last night,
Mhm.
and then as soon as that, you said that the US stock market had gone up, I exited. But
Mhm.
that was, I wasn't sticking by my my exit. I just
Mhm.
thought US market.
Okay, why
got-
did you exit?
Well, historically, if stocks were up, gold's down. So I just thought that might have a negative effect on
Yeah,
that
so
trade.
you had your judgment,
Yeah.
which clouded the price section, which clouded the charts. Yeah. What I told my guys, I said, stay in. They're already banked half the profits, right? And they stayed in, and look at that. You had another offer again this morning, and right now, Antonio, it's just drawn this 2 to 3 line. See, it's doing a 1 to 3 there. Yeah. Okay. But this is a railway track. You can't get any better railway track than this. Yeah. I wouldn't focus a lot on 1 minute chart, right? But 5 is okay, 50-50, but 15, 30 minutes for intradays is really good.
And you've seen it across asset classes.
Yeah, yeah. Because look, whether it's GBP USD or DAX or FTSE, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I tell you what is with my screens. Okay, I roughly know where each chart is. So like my GBP is always the euro, dollar, Aussie, Canadian. So I'm just clicking. So obviously I know what I've clicked, right? But sometimes if my charts are messed up, I mean, it may sound silly, but I'm not trading gold or I'm not trading whatever. I'm trading the setup,
Yeah.
isn't it?
You're trading
Yeah.
chart.
You see, it's like often people come to me and say, oh, this will not be relevant in 5 years. Utter bullshit, right? Because price action is price action. Yeah, 1 to 3 is a 1 to 3. Support resistance is there. You know, it was there in 1929. It's gonna be in 1987. It's gonna be 2047, whatever.
One last point about the railway track.
Yeah.
About the tails. Do they need to be no tails at all, or?
Yeah, no tails, but again, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So long as you have a complete reversal. And this, I tell you, if you are looking at half a dozen charts or 20 odd charts, you'll always find every hour or every 2-3 hours, you will find a railway track, you will find a tail. Okay, I'm just looking at, okay, US Tech is doing a very nice 1-2-3. So I've got a, if you could bring up a 1-minute chart. I may take a trade here, but guys, any trades I take, it's only purely for what? Educational purposes, isn't it? I'm not giving any advice, and Pinnacle Bank is not giving any advice, yeah? It's purely for educational purposes, yeah? Again, you don't have to take it, but I'm just going to demonstrate how the price action works. Okay, so right now it's doing a 1-2-3. See, it's got a higher high. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed this. But if I'm actively trading without any,
Should I buy?
sorry, no, not yet, not yet. Patience, patience, patience. Success in trading, what do you have? Patience. Yes? If you have patience, now look, if this breaks, right, then it creates a lower low, isn't it? Yeah? Okay, see, right now, it's below my yellow pivot, below the aqua pivot, below magenta pivot, below red pivot. Okay? Now it's creating a tail. If it gets above my red magenta and gets above yellow pivot, I could go long. US 30 is doing a 1-2-3. Are you able to have two charts at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so
You see gold?
no, not gold, US 30 Dow Jones. So that's doing a 1-2-3. It's bouncing off my red pivot. If you can just zoom a bit. Again, if I get a trade, I'm gonna fire away.
There's a trade here too.
Okay, I've gone long on US 30. Okay. Moving into profit. 4 pips into profit, 2 pips minus. And my stop or exit is going to be below my magenta pivot. US Tech, I'm still waiting.
So stop would be 27,597.
No, my stop would be, yeah, around 597, yeah. See, I'm trading off 1 minute, yeah, it's purely scalping. Sorry, yeah, but it's there, so I'm actually taking you through there. Okay, 6 pips, I've banked my 6 pips, so TP1 I've closed. Currently now it's 7 pips, 8 pips, okay?
So you're removing your stop loss? off?
So now I'm moving my stop loss.
So should I close one lot too?
Yes. Yes, so now it's 9 pips in profit. So my stop is just below my entry. Entry was 27,632. Stop is 27,615 now. Okay.
Faster.
See, it's like as soon as I've taken a trade, yeah. How many of you, as soon as you take a trade, you are glued to that chart, right? You walk away. As soon as I take a trade, What I'm doing is I'm looking for another opportunity. Yeah, and you know what is, if you guys were to come to my live trading room, this is live in person, 4th of December. I got 3 spaces available. I only have a small class size of only 15. So at the moment I will already have 12, and I do it every 2 months. So this is what I'm doing, right? I can never guarantee that it's always going to be successful, but I've never lost, right? I've never ever lost. Not to say that I'll never lose again in future, but the key is I never take a silly trade. Yeah. Okay, 12 pips in profit. It's resisting at my yellow pivot. Okay, I might just move my stop slightly higher, just below the entry, because it's resisting at 2 of my pivot points. Because if yellow goes, it could go sky high.
It's just there, hanging around.
Yeah. See the tail? Yeah. See the tail? Okay. But again, you look for confluences of events as always. But see on my screen, it's there at a yellow pivot. Yeah.